Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to do a get ready with me, and this is with some drugstore affordable products that I have just purchased. And most of these I've just shown you in a haul, an Ulta haul that I just uploaded just before this video. And I mentioned that I did want to do a get ready with me using these products. So the only product that I did not purchase through Ulta is this, where is it? This right here, which is a new concealer from Covergirl, and it's the Simply Ageless Instant Fix Advanced Concealer, and it's supposed to conceal the, of course, your dark circles and not sink into your fine lines, and your fine lines are not supposed to show. So we're going to see how good that is. So we're going to start with primer, and I'm using the Revlon primer. This is a Prime Plus. I really like this. This is not new. I've had this for a little bit, and I really do like this this primer. It actually does a really good job with your pores, and it still feels hydrating, and it is a little thick, but I like it. I really do. And it works well under any foundation that I have tried it with so far. So I kind of just place it like all over my face, and then right where my pores are, I try to press that in a little bit. And then we are going to, I didn't bring a primer for my lids, so we're going to use this concealer, and I'm just giving the primer. Why can't I take this off? Here we go. And it's another one of those sponge tips. It seems like everybody's doing those now. It has like a little hole in the center. I don't know if you can see that. Oops, let me hide. But it has like a little hole in the center. So we're going to push this up until I see the product come up. Come on, really? Nothing. I'm not supposed to do anything up there, right? No. Oh my gosh. Look how much of the tube is already gone up, and I don't have any product. What is going on? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Now it's coming up. So I'm going to put just a little bit on my lids. So it looks like this, I'm probably going to go through it pretty quickly. My goodness. And I'm just going to use this e.l.f. brush to just spread it around my eyelid. So I'm excited to try some of these products. I had enough for like a full face, so that's pretty exciting. And the eye palette that I purchased is also, I got it through Amazon, because it was less expensive on Amazon than it was at Ulta. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use the Ulta. This is the Complexion Crush Medium Coverage Foundation, and it's buildable coverage with natural finish, and I have it in the shade light to medium neutral. So I'm going to use my BK Beauty brush, and it's just a squeezy tube, which is fine. I'd rather have a squeezy tube. I think I put too much on my brush. A squeezy tube than you know, one that doesn't have, that you have to use your fingers to get the product out. So far it's doing a pretty nice job of covering my dark circles, my dark spots. I think I'm still going to have to add a little more to that spot, but that's okay. And let's just do the forehead. just a little bit on the forehead. I don't need to build much there. Okay, so let me just grab a little bit with my finger. I have to be careful because when you squeeze it, you can kind of get too much product out. So I'm just gonna try to get just a little bit to get on. And kind of like, if I pounce it like this, it seems to get better coverage than if I just blend it with a brush. So it looks nice. I think it's supposed to be matte, but my face doesn't look dry or anything like that. So, but I mean, I still see a little bit of glow, but not a lot. So I like it so far. It has a lot of great reviews, and it was $14. And Ulta has a lot of sales on their brand sometimes. Actually, pretty often. Sometimes they have them 30% off. Sometimes they have them, you know, you buy two, you get two. So far so good. So now we're going to try the Covergirl concealer. And it just kind of spits out on the very top. I think that's a little light, but we'll work with it. Try to get some in that spot right there that is always so dark for me. Okay, let me get the little brush. So it's a pretty thin formula. It covered, but you can still see. So I'm going to try to add a little bit with my finger. Sometimes the finger does a better job of applying and covering the dark circles. I'm not sure how I feel about this applicator. It feels like, look where the product is already. So I don't know. I mean, it's not wasting product, but it doesn't look like it has that much. Okay, this concealer at Ulta was $17.49. I got it on Amazon for $10.99. That's a lot of money for a Covergirl concealer, guys. Wow, that's crazy. I wasn't gonna buy it if it was gonna be that expensive everywhere, because I have so many concealers and I was mainly doing it to test it with you guys. And yeah, I just okay, I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent powder. This is not new, but it's new to me. And yeah, I haven't really used it. I just took the little cap off, but unfortunately, a lot of product comes out. So I've heard a lot of nice things about this powder. So I wanted to see how it would set the under eye and the rest of the face. A little more powder on the lid. Okay, that's enough. Gotta do my... Alright. So for bronzer, I'm gonna use a new one from, it's not new in the market, it's new for me, from Revlon, and this is the Skin Lights, and this is in the shade 110 Sunlit Glow, and it's very pretty. It looks like it's got like a little bit of a glow, like it's not a matte, but I think it looks pretty, so we'll see. Let me grab a little more. I didn't grab a lot because I'd rather build than have too much. Now for blush, I'm going to use this one from Covergirl, and this is in the color, it's a True Blend So Flushed and High Pigment Blush, number 360, Sweet Seduction. And I don't think I've used this, so I'm using the same brush as the one I used for the bronzer. It's a pretty pink. That's pretty. Okay, I'm gonna take the powder brush and just kind of go over really quick. Okay, and then I'm gonna use the Flower Beauty Spotlight liquid highlighter in Gleam, and this is one that I also just purchased in the, and this one you have to unlock it, and it is a little, it's already out, so I'm just gonna do a couple, oops, maybe just one. It's very pretty, and this is supposed to be a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury highlight, liquid highlight, and I did get a little too low on here, so let me add a little bit of blush. And a little bit of powder. Let me try to do it with my finger over here. This is so pretty. And it has like, it's almost like a rose gold. The shade that I have is Gleam. I don't remember if I told you that. But I usually love highlighters that have like a little bit of a rosy tone to it. Very, very pretty, and I don't think it's too much. Let me grab, I think this is gonna be enough in here to last you a while. They had, I believe, 2 other shades, maybe. I wouldn't swear to it. Where is my powder brush? Here it is. I'm gonna grab just a little bit of the powder. Okay, now for eyeshadows. Maybelline just came out with this new eyeshadow. I believe they have a couple of different stacks, and it's called the Maybelline Shadow Blocks, and it actually brings 3 different shades in it. It brings a light one, a dark one, and then the medium one. So I'm going to start with the light one. I'm going to grab some of it and put it on my brow bone. This is going to be a really, really, really quick and simple look. I'm going to take the dark shade and put it all over my lid. And this one is called, I don't know. I have to put it below. I know there was also one that was like in the purples, but I decided to go with the browns. But this, I'm going to put it all over my lid. So this, I mean, there's not that many options for looks as far as I can see. But I mean, if you want to grab something and stick it in your purse and you need to get rid, you know, ready in a hurry, I mean, it seems to be really nice formula. There's not a lot of kick up in the pan. And I do have a little bit of fallout. I was going to say I don't have any fallout, but I do. But as long as it just goes away with the brush, I don't have a problem with it. I'm going to grab a little more and kind of like just make sure that it's in the crease. So you just build it, as you know, till you get to the intensity that you want to be at. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the middle shade, this one right here, which is very pretty, and I'm going to grab this with my finger and put it in the center. Let me see if a brush works better, because it's really not doing much of anything with my finger. Oh, seems to be applying it a little better with a brush. But this is very simple, everyday look that takes 2 minutes to do your eyes. And you're out the door. Okay, I'm going to take the brush that I used for the brown and just go around that. Okay, I'm going to take a small brush, this one right here, and I'm going to take the darker brown and just put a little bit on my lower lash line, and I'm not going to go all the way across. Okay. I wonder how that will look with a little bit of this in the middle. Let me see if I can get it to, I'm gonna use the, oh, yeah. Okay, and let me see if I put a little bit of the shadow, since it's wet, that's a little wet. All right, and let me get the brown. Okay, that definitely pops more. Okay, so let me take a little more for the other eye. Right, let me put a little bit right here. This is the liquid. And again, this is the darker brown, but I don't have any additional product on it on the brush. Can't talk. All right. Okay, for my brows, I'm going to use a Revlon. This is the ColorStay Brow Fiber Filler, and I love this. This is a tiny little tiny little brush. And it does a really good job of even extending your tail a little bit, as long as you're careful. You have to clean the brush a little bit, because sometimes you bring out too much product. All right. Okay, for lips, I have a new lipstick by Revlon. And this is the ColorStay Matte Light Crayon. And this is in the shade. I'll have to link it below. You know what? I have a lip liner. I think I want to use the lip liner. This is also Revlon, and this is in the shade Mink. Milk. Oh, and I just broke the tip. Don't pull too much out. But I like it. It's a little deeper than the crayon, than the lipstick. So let's do the lipstick now. That's a pretty color. I feel like I have something on my hand. Very pretty. It is matte. It doesn't feel sticky. And if you want, I want to try. This is another one of those Wet n Wild $1.75 with a coupon on Amazon. How pretty that is. And this is a different shade than the other one that I wore the other day. This is so pretty. All right, so now I am going to put some mascara on and I'll be right back. Okay, so lashes are on, and I didn't show the mascara because not lashes are on. These are my lashes. Mascara's on. Because I'm testing and comparing a new mascara to an old one. So I'm actually comparing. I'll let you know, and then you can watch the video. I am comparing. What happened? The new Lancome Lay 8 Hypnose that comes in this gorgeous packaging, is all glass, to the good old Hypnose Drama, which this is one of my favorite mascaras, high-end mascaras. This is so amazing. I really do love this one. I have 4 favorites. I have this one, I have the Bite Beauty, but now they're going out of business. So as soon as I run out of the backups I have, I'm out of luck. I like the It Cosmetics Superhero. Which other one do I like? I like the Thrive. So I think that's 4, right? Yeah. So let me know which eye do you think I have is which. Can you guess? Let me know. All right, guys, so this is everything that I have in my bag of tricks this time. Let me scoot you back so we can talk. Okay, I like this. I like this is point. This is 1 fluid ounce, so I like this. I think my face looks nice. I don't think it looks super flat or super. I have my eyeshadow. I don't think my face is super flat or matte, but I think it looks nice. Doesn't really okay, it does not do much for the pores. You can see the pores, but the complexion looks nice. Let me see the concealer. So far it looks nice. It is not creasing, so I will have to let you know if it creases or not. I can see my lines a little bit here, so I don't know if it's a little dry. It's not in the lines, but I can see the lines, you know, so I don't know if it's because it's too dry. Okay, I like the shadows, but really for the money, I think you can do better. There's only 3 shades. They were pretty, but it's very basic. And I mean, this is nice if you want to throw it in your purse and, you know, in case of an emergency or something. It's not that big. It doesn't have a mirror, so it's not really going to help you much. You know, you need something else with a mirror. So this was okay, but it's not, I'm not tempted to go buy other shadows, okay? The Wet n Wild I like. It doesn't feel heavy on the face. I think it's a nice setting powder. I think it's pretty. I really like the bronzer. I think it's a very pretty bronzer, and I like bronzers that are not totally matte. I think that now if I'm going to use like a glowy blush, I usually wear like more of a matte bronzer, but this was matte, so the Covergirl this was very pretty. I like it. It has a nice pigmentation. I love this. I think this is very, very pretty, and it even looks nice on the eyelid. So yeah, but I mean this is just like very, very subtle. So, and I think this was like $10, and I think for $10 you can do much better with a palette. You know, you can get the like these right here. These are like $3.99. The Essence, you get 6 shadows, you get a mirror, and you know, you can do something more, a little more with it. So definitely, if I was gonna look for a small palette, I would go for this instead of this. The formula is okay, but I mean, like you can see, I try to build it, and this is like as dark as it's gonna go. What else did I have? This is nice. This is pretty. It's matte, and this is the first time I wear it, so I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I think I am truly, truly loving these lip glosses. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, this one is the one I showed you before, and look how pretty. This is so pretty. And then this one is the one I'm wearing today. Oh my gosh, just gorgeous. Look at that. And for the price, you can't beat it. And then here's a third one that I thought, and I knew it was this color, but I thought it would be so much fun. Let me see if I can take the label. Hold on so I can. That would be a really fun color to wear. And even though it looks scary, I mean, it does sheer out quite a bit. So that will look really pretty over a lip liner. Alright guys, so I think this is all I have. I've had this for a while, this Revlon Brow. And I definitely do like this. I think that's it, right? That's all that I showed you today. Yep. So anyway, I'm happy. I like all the products. This is the one that I would say pass on it. You can do better for the price. So I actually have another one that I purchased that I'm waiting for a couple more products to get here from Amazon, and then I'm going to do a dedicated video to one brand, and I'll show you. They have quads, and those are really pretty. Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I will list all of the products below in case you're interested. I love you, and I will see you on my next one. Bye. Mwah.